True Conspiracies Unmasked, what they hid from us. Introduction. Welcome to our deep dive into the world of conspiracy theories that turn out to be true. In this video, we'll explore some of the most mind-boggling theories that once seemed outrageous but were later validated by evidence, from government cover-ups to secret experiments. These stories will challenge your perception of reality and make you question what you think you know. We'll kick things off by discussing the nature of conspiracy theories, why they capture our imagination, and how they often stem from a distrust of authority. Then, we'll highlight a few jaw-dropping examples that went from wild speculation to undeniable truth. You might be surprised to learn how some of these theories were dismissed as mere paranoia, only to be confirmed by whistleblowers or declassified documents years late. As we unravel these intriguing tales, we aim to keep you engaged and informed, sparking your curiosity about the hidden layers of our world. So, buckle up and get ready to discover the shocking realities behind these once crazy ideas. By the end of this video, you'll have a newfound appreciation for the complexities of truth and the sometimes blurry line between fact and fiction. Let's get started. The Tuskegee Syphilis Study. The Tuskegee Syphilis Study is one of the most notorious examples of unethical medical research in American history. Conducted between 1932 and 1972, this study involved the observation of African American men with syphilis who were misled into believing they were receiving free health care from the U.S. government. In reality, they were denied treatment for the condition, even after penicillin became a standard cure in the 1940s. This egregious violation of ethical standards not only caused immense suffering, but also had long-term effects on public trust in healthcare, particularly within the African American community. The study highlighted the critical importance of informed consent in medical research. Participants were never fully informed about the nature of the study or the risks involved, which raises serious ethical questions about autonomy and respect for individuals. The lack of transparency and respect for the men involved has left a lasting scar on the relationship between marginalized communities and the medical establishment. The truth about the Tuskegee Syphilis Study was ultimately revealed through the diligent work of investigative journalists in the 1970s, who uncovered the shocking details and brought the story to light. This revelation sparked outrage and led to significant changes in ethical standards for medical research, emphasizing the necessity of informed consent and accountability in healthcare practices. Watergate Scandal. The Watergate Scandal is a pivotal moment in American political history that forever changed the landscape of governance and public trust. It all began in June 1972, when 5 men were arrested for breaking into the Democratic National Committee headquarters at the Watergate office complex. Initially dismissed as a simple burglary, the investigation soon revealed a web of political espionage and cover-ups that implicated President Richard Nixon and his administration. As details emerged, it became clear that the break-in was part of a larger strategy to undermine political opponents and manipulate the electoral process. The implications of the Watergate scandal were profound, leading to a crisis of confidence in government institutions. It sparked widespread public outrage and a demand for accountability, ultimately culminating in Nixon's resignation in 1974, the first and only time a U.S. president has stepped down from office. Investigative journalism played a crucial role in uncovering the truth behind the scandal. Journalists Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein of the Washington Post tirelessly pursued leads, exposing the extent of the corruption and holding those in power accountable. Their work not only revealed the depths of the scandal, but also underscored the vital role of a free press in a democratic society. Watergate serves as a reminder of the importance of transparency and accountability in government, reinforcing the idea that no one is above the law. MKUltra Program. The MKUltra program was a covert operation initiated by the CIA in the early 1950s, aimed at exploring mind control techniques and the potential for manipulating human behavior. The program sought to develop methods for interrogation and psychological manipulation, often using drugs, hypnosis, and other experimental techniques. Unfortunately, many of these experiments were conducted on unwitting subjects, including individuals in hospitals, prisons, and even the general public without their consent or knowledge. The ethical violations associated with MKUltra are staggering. Victims were subjected to extreme psychological and physical distress, often resulting in long-term trauma and mental health issues. Many individuals were left unaware of the experiments conducted on them, leading to a profound betrayal of trust in medical and governmental institutions. The program's disregard for human rights raised serious questions about the moral responsibilities of those in power. The truth about MKUltra began to surface in the 1970s when declassified documents revealed the extent of the CIA's activities. Investigative journalists and congressional hearings brought the program to public attention, sparking outrage and calls for accountability. The exposure of MKUltra not only highlighted the dangers of unchecked governmental power, but also underscored the necessity for ethical standards in research and the protection of individual rights. This dark chapter in history serves as a cautionary tale about the potential for abuse in the name of national security. Operation Northwoods. Operation Northwoods was a proposed plan by the U.S. government in the early 1960s during the height of the Cold War. The context of this era was marked by intense geopolitical tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union, particularly concerning Cuba. The operation aimed to stage false flag terrorist attacks that would be blamed on the Cuban government, providing a pretext for military intervention. The rationale behind this audacious plan was to galvanize public support for action against Cuba, which was viewed as a significant threat to U.S. interests in the region. Despite the elaborate proposals, including plans for hijackings and bombings, Operation Northwoods was ultimately rejected by President John F. Kennedy and his administration. However, the existence of such a plan revealed unsettling government intentions and the lengths to which officials were willing to go to achieve their objectives. The very idea of staging attacks against American citizens to justify military action raised serious ethical concerns about the moral compass of those in power. The exposure of Operation Northwoods underscores the critical importance of transparency in government operations. It serves as a reminder that citizens must remain vigilant and demand accountability from their leaders. In a democratic society, the public has the right to know the actions and intentions of their government, ensuring that such extreme measures are never considered again. The Iran-Contra affair. The Iran-Contra affair was a significant political scandal that unfolded in the mid-1980s, involving the secret sale of arms to Iran, which was then embroiled in the Iran-Iraq War. The U.S. government, under President Ronald Reagan, sought to improve relations with Iran while simultaneously using the proceeds from these arms sales to fund the Contra rebels in Nicaragua. The Contras were fighting to overthrow the Sandinista government, which the Reagan administration viewed as a communist threat in Central America. This covert operation was in direct violation of the Boland Amendment, which prohibited U.S. assistance to the Contras. The events leading to the scandal revealed a troubling pattern of government secrecy and deception. The administration's willingness to bypass Congress and engage in clandestine operations raised serious ethical questions about accountability and the rule of law. The implications of such actions were profound, leading to a significant erosion of public trust in government institutions. As the scandal began to unravel, congressional investigations were launched to uncover the truth behind the Iran-Contra operations. These hearings brought to light the extent of the deception and the involvement of high-ranking officials, including National Security Advisor Oliver North. The Iran-Contra affair serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the necessity for transparency and oversight in government actions, reinforcing the importance of democratic accountability. Conclusion. In this video, we've explored some of the most astonishing conspiracy theories that turn out to be true, shedding light on the complexities of truth and deception in our world. From the shocking revelations of the Tuskegee syphilis study to the political machinations behind the Watergate scandal, These stories remind us that not everything is as it seems. The key takeaways for viewers are the importance of informed consent, necessity of accountability in government, and the critical role of investigative journalism in uncovering hidden truths. As we navigate an era filled with misinformation, it's essential to question the information we encounter. Skepticism can be a powerful tool in discerning fact from fiction, and understanding the historical context of these theories can help us make sense of current events. If you found this exploration of conspiracy theories enlightening, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends who might also be intrigued by the hidden layers of our history. Together, let's continue to seek the truth and foster a community that values transparency and informed discussion. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.